Today I wish to address a little further just kind of some concerns that we would have if we had a sugar sweetened beverage tax. And my goal for this presentation is just to go over a few topics that go against the taxing the sugar sweetened beverages. And kind of the first thing still on everyone's mind is about the employment. So just to get into that a little further, when they use the macroeconomical stimulation model to assess the employment impact, they use the states of California and Illinois to check out on those tax revenues. And so what they came up with was that the increase of jobs had gone up. There was a 6% increase in California jobs and a 3% increase in employment on Illinois, the state of Illinois. So once again, we see that the employment, even though there was a decline, they were offset by other jobs and increased actually at the end of it all. So we can still rest assured that employment is not an issue by taxing, putting the law for the sugar sweetened beverage tax. Another issue to address, and part of this law that we need to to discuss further, is in regards to food stamps, or the official name Supplemental Nutrition Support Program, or SNAP. So this program, this government program here, currently allows for those individuals to go ahead and buy any type of beverage, any type of food associated item. And what they can do is, there was a study done with the state of the University of Pennsylvania, that they checked and removed the sugar sweetened beverages from New York. And so those with SNAP or with food stamps in New York, they were unable to use it for those purchases for a time. And at the end of their study, they came up with two reasons or kind of oppositions in regards to opposing sugar sweetened beverages for food stamps. And they said that the distributive equality was unfair. That's all they said about that. And that it was also the social equality was affected, and that it was just disrespectful. Those are the two oppositions that they had in regards to it. And well, honestly, the two reasons being unfair and disrespectful, that's he says, she says. But if someone is on the SNAP or food stamps program, right, or SNAP, there, as the saying goes, beggars can be choosers, right? So I'm not saying that they're beggars, right, but they are asking for assistance, and they should be happy with whatever they can get. I mean, allowing a person to just be able to buy any beverage or any sweetened foods, right? They're using the government money incorrectly, right? It's not that it's unfair, but you have to be more prudent in your choices is what it falls back on. I mean, you need to leave you want to survive, right? It's a necessity for us to have food and for us to have water and drinks, right? And every once in a while, one would like to have a can of soda, or some juice or things like that. Maybe instead of buying Oreo cookies, you should be buying, right, 12 cart of eggs, so you can feed the family. So not that it's unfair to them who are in the SNAP program, as well as the social equality. It's not disrespectful either to take that away, because they're in a tough spot right now where they need assistance. So how are you going to be picky about needing assistance, right? I mean, just think about back to the Bible times, right? That'd be my reference. When the Israelites were wandering the desert and manna fell from the skies, what happened, right? They said that they were tired of manna. So what did the Lord do for them? The story says that He brought quails. He sent them quails until quails were coming out of their nostrils, it says. And so, these Israelites just getting free food from thin air, right? Falling on them, feeding the whole multitude, right? Thousands of them that were wandering the desert. And then, they wanted more. And so fortunately that is a human weakness, to always want more. And so we need this law to be passed and to help address the issues of food stamps, right? The solution would be that by passing this law, you know, as we discussed earlier, that there can be some anti-obesity programs, right? We can make more other programs and also limit the use, and it would really help out the government, right, as well as its own money, right? It'll save some money and really feed people what they need. So I hope my goal was achieved today with you, that we address those issues that have come up in regards to going against putting this tax law. And so just remember, everybody, be nice to each other, don't be disrespectful, and let's not be unfair, but let's look forward into the future and try to get this law passed.